Relevant Interventions and Support Services presents Let's Talk, safety tips for women that might save your life. Okay, so a few reasons behind this video is that I keep noticing when I get on TikTok or any other social media platform, women are being hurt, killed, left and right. It's almost weekly that I hear something about a woman being assaulted, killed, hurt in some type of way. Just general people just shopping or some social worker or case manager, something along those lines. And it's getting really scary. So I thought that it would be convenient to use some of these safety tips because these are safety tips that I practice. And I definitely hate that, we get put in these situations. So these are just some safety tips that I use because it gets scary out here sometimes. Now, I may have to extend this video and do like a part 2 and 3, but here are a few. So the first thing I do is that I look around and I scan the area. In any where I am, I used to work in social services, so I used to be out in the community doing home visits. One thing I'm going to do, I'm going to look around and be knowledgeable about the area that I'm in. Scan the area. Look for things that may concern you. For example, if you get out of your car and you see a whole bunch of people standing in a doorway, standing at a store, there are bars or whatever on the door, proceed with caution. To me, that says danger zone. For criminal justice majors, I don't know if you all heard about the broken window theory, but this is not a broken window, but that is what comes to mind for me when I see bars and stuff on the window. This is a dangerous area. Number 2, keep your doors locked until you're ready to exit your vehicle. So I don't know about the vehicle that you all drive, but I know the vehicle that I drive. As soon as I put my car in park, my doors automatically unlock. And I hate that. So I lock them back. One day, I was at a gas station and I was getting gas. I pulled up to the gas pump. So again, you know me, I'm looking around, I'm scanning the area. I see this man running across the street from one convenience store into the store where I am. I'm like, oh no, because what is he running for? I immediately start my car back up to drive off. As I'm pulling up to the edge of the road so I can drive away, I see 2 police cars pull up and they stop the man. That's why you have to be mindful of what you're getting into. Stop, scan the area, because had I just been like, oh, push out, pull up, park, hop out, that could have been something more serious, right? So you got to be mindful of your environment. Park in well-lit areas. So whenever you go to work, if there's like, some type of light at your job, park under the light. So that way, if something happens, or it could possibly deter people if you're in a well-lit area. Now, it's just on a case-by-case basis, but avoid crowded areas. So if I go somewhere, let's say I stop at a gas station. If I'm driving, first of all, I wouldn't even stop at a gas station that has a lot of people hanging around the door, um, all that type of stuff. No, absolutely not. Because to me, that's red flag. Something is probably about to go down. And I don't know, y'all. I also, have my anxiety issues. I don't like people around me. I've seen a lot. I've heard a lot. So I'm just mindful. But if there is a place and there's a lot of people around, no, you probably won't catch me there. And I've already mentioned this before about the places with bars on doors and windows. That just to me says proceed with caution. I probably would not stop at any store that has those because to me it just says this is a crime-filled area and these are used to deter, criminals. So be mindful and minimize distractions. So many people are distracted that their money gets stolen from them, phones sometimes get stolen from them, whatever else. A big distraction is your phone. I see people hop out of their cars, texting on the phone. They're not paying attention to where they're going or any of that. That's a distraction. I hate when I go into places and people start talking to me. And I say, I appreciate, our conversation, but I'm not in the mood to talk. I have to cut that off quick because sometimes people will distract you so that somebody else can steal from you or whatever the case may be. The next one is have your keys in your hand and have your tool ready. My tool is my spray. Okay. So with that being said, when I get out to put gas in my car, I hop. I have my keys in my car doors are locked. My keys are in my hand, and my spray is open and ready. The reason why is because people will walk up to you sometimes. And, hey, you got. Hey, I hate that. No, and you never know what they're going to do. Sometimes it's innocent. Hey, do you have some spare change or whatever it may be? Because even though places with bars on window, I mean places that have bars on the windows, you may go to a place that doesn't have bars on the window, and eventually while you're pumping, somebody may walk up to you. It's just different situations. However, in any situation that you're in, be alert. Make sure you got your stuff together. This one to me is very old school. My mom taught me this one when I was very young. Never leave your drink unattended. Why? Somebody could put something in your drink. Somebody could drink from your cup, or drink from whatever your beverage, your can, or whatever. If possible, sit near an exit. And the reason I say this is if there is a fire, if there is some type of threat, you're close to the door. You're close to an exit to get out. Let someone know where you are. So I'm heavy on, I don't like people keeping tabs on me, but I do let people know where I'm going. So, for example, you want to have a night out with your girls, let your sister, if you have a sister, let your sister know, let another friend know, let someone close to your mom, dad, boyfriend, let somebody know just in case, things may go south, you may go missing. Someone can say, hey, well, the last time I talked to her, she told me she was going out to club XYZ, with such and such. So if something goes left, the police can at least work with something. Do not post your vacation dates and info until later. I know a lot of people do this, especially on Facebook. I get on Facebook and people are like, yeah, I'm going to Jamaica for the next 7 days. And to me, it's like, no, ma'am, don't do that. Then they have pictures of themselves all in Jamaica and all this other stuff. Listen, please don't do that, because people that are burglars and all this other stuff, they will say, you know what? Janae is in Jamaica right now. This is the perfect time for me to run up in her house and get everything I want. Save yourself, okay? Do not be a damsel in distress just waiting for some knight in shining armor to save you. You got to work with what you got. Also, learn self-defense. Anything can be a weapon. If somebody walks up on me and I have hot coffee in my hand, they're walking up on me trying to harm me. That hot coffee is now a weapon. If I happen to have my Lysol spray can spraying my car down and you walk up on me trying to harm me, that Lysol can is now a weapon. Y'all remember the twisted tea? Keep your distance. What I mean by this is I do not like people in my personal space. Why? Because I hate it. I hate it. People can just instantly, if they're close to you, they can do something to you. Think about somebody trying to choke you. If you got enough space in between y'all, they can't choke you. If you got enough space in between y'all, they can't hit you. So I keep my distance. Keep your phone charged. You never know when you may need to call for assistance, call 911, whatever it may be. So keep your phone charged. Your phone is useless if it's not charged, right? If your phone is dead, you can't use it. And even if you have like an old phone, 911 can still be used. Like if your phone is disconnected, 911 can still be used. And keep your gas tank filled at least halfway. And the reason why I say this is because I would hate for me to have a lazy day and I'm like, man, let me just go home. And then my gas tank, my gas light comes on. It's like bing, bing, bing. And now suddenly I notice that somebody's following me home. No. So have some gas. You never know these days because it's a lot going on in this world right now. So it's better to be prepared than to not be prepared. So with that being said, make sure you keep gas in your car. Okay, so this is another one too. If somebody taps on your window for any reason, do not let your window all the way down. You can crack your window a little bit so you can hear what they're saying, but do not let your window all the way down. Why? Somebody could reach in, they could punch you, they could grab you, they could spray you with something. So if somebody taps on your window to let you know something, don't let your window all the way down. You putting yourself in harm's way. Be alert and read the room. I'll give y'all an example. One day, my sister and I were together. My sister, my sister, my sisters and my mom. We were all at the gas station, and we were in the same vehicle. My sister went inside the store. While she was inside the store, there was a man that was arguing with the cashier, and the man said, "You know what? Hold on, stay right there," and he proceeds to walk out of the store. So my sister, she put everything she had back and ran out the store. Got back in the car and said, "Margo, drive. We gotta go." Why? Because she read the room and she was alert. Because more than likely, that man was gonna come back and tell some stuff. He was going to come back and tear up or bang, 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 pow, pow, pow. And lastly, ladies, get armed with something. Get you some spray, a taser, a firearm, something. Okay, don't go around out here without anything. And I got it linked down here for you. It'll go straight to Amazon. You can put the things in your cart so you can have something on you, ladies. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and be safe out here, ladies. Watch the next few clips. These are some items that I wanted you all to take a look at and maybe order.